What's going on, good people? Welcome back to Life versus Lymphedema. I am Brian. That is George. He is shake something, bake something. He is gigantic. Oh. What we had today is I'm going to be making lots of rounds. I have a lot of driving to do. It is 9 a.m. We here in Northern Virginia are going to be getting an ice storm. Temperature's supposed to drop around noon, and I have a lot of running around to do, and my leg is growing out of control, as you can see. It's clap something, clap something, clap something. As you can see, it's growing out of control. So I need to wrap it. I haven't been wrapping it. I've been too busy to wrap it. I've been enjoying my sleep without wrapping it, and that has consequences. And I'm paying those consequences now. I got in my car the other day, and for the first time in a long time, my leg was touching the parking brake. And that's when I knew I had to make a move. As you can see, maybe you can't see, because maybe my clothes are too big on me now. I've lost a lot of weight. You saw in my last video, I was down to like 480 something. I don't even remember. It's the first time I've been under 500 pounds in probably 10, 15 years at least. And I imagine I've gotten smaller up here since then, but my leg has only gotten bigger and only gotten heavier. Again, the narrative of you lose weight, your leg will get smaller, that shit is trash. So now, I'm gonna do a good old school wrap. I haven't done one in a very long time. Very soon, I should be able to go back to the doctors and get my leg wrapped again. So let's get to wrapping. We haven't done this in a long time. I don't have any padding. I thought I had more of these pads, but I don't. So I'm just gonna raw wrap this thing. Dual camera. Oh, I just realized my head's gonna be in the way of the dual cameraing. Or maybe I'll make that part the big part and I'll put myself in the corner. Huh. Something I can figure out later. But either way, I need to start wrapping. I should put this part on the bottom. Put that there for now. It's been a while. I'm super rusty at this. I really haven't been taking care of this thing the way it should be taken care of. I'm not going to make a lot of excuses, but, you know, as I'm sure a lot of you know, the holidays are a bad time for a lot of people. So I'm not going to make any excuses, a lot of excuses that I'm going to start making excuses. Holidays are a bad time. I'm spending a lot more time with my daughter. My daughter doesn't say, hey, Daddy, don't wrap your leg, play with me instead. So it's not on her, it's on me. And ultimately, everybody who has this affliction have to take care of themselves. Absolutely have to. Do I not have tape? I do not have tape. This is becoming a task. I'm going to have to tuck it. No tape tuck. Oh man, this guy gets wrapped a little more. A little bit more on the bottom. I just realized I've been wrapping and trying to figure out where I was going to put the camera or whatever. And I absolutely did not turn the main camera on. So there's been audio from the smaller camera while I've been wrapping. And I absolutely didn't turn the big camera on. So that's going to be a fun editing experience. All right. Let's now cut that video up, put it over here. This is the wrap leg product. Literally took me 15 minutes. So there's just no excuse for not doing it every day. It's just not an excuse. I just don't like to put it on every day. I don't like sleeping in it. I don't like changing. It's just, I don't like doing it. It's an inconvenience. The leg feels better when it's not wrapped. It feels better. You feel free. There's more range of motion. Like already, it's already heavy on me. Like it's going to be harder to lift. It's going to be harder to drive. It's going to be harder to walk. I'm just annoyed. It's almost like I've learned to live with this thing. So I just respect its right to ruin my day. But that's it. It's a quick wrap. When we get home, no, not when we get home. I'm going to leave it on. Actually, no. When we get home, we're going to have to take it off because it's going to get wet because it's raining outside. So it's going to get wet and you can't leave it wet. So when I get home, we'll break it down and we'll see what the leg looks like then. Later on for that. So I am back from running around. It is now 1:15, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. 4 hours. 4 hours out on the road, in the car, in the wind, in the rain. It's funny now because now the sun's out, the birds are chirping. Like we didn't have all these weather warnings ahead of time. But the back of my leg is wet, so I can't keep this on. So all these wraps have to come off and get washed eventually, of course. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them off. I'm going to check and see what my leg is looking like as I take it off. And then I'm going to put on my sleeve that, quite frankly, doesn't quite fit anymore. But it's better than having on nothing. All you're missing here is me taking these wraps off and acknowledging that all except for the very first one were wet. Wet. So, starting in January, I'm going to be making an effort to not only wrap my leg more, but also work out a little more. The next step of my journey is going to be gym membership, lots of swimming, a lot more activity, maybe lifting some weights. Man, let me tell you what. This wrap, just for 4 hours, look at that. Twerk something, jerk something, twerk something. It's softer, it's jigglier, it's better. That's just 4 hours. So I gotta keep the shit on for the rest of the day. So now, it's the dry one. Now I'm going to throw my leg up in classic wrap position and get that going. That's a bad sit. That's a bad sit. This part is up too high. Even though that's probably where I want it, I'm going to redo it. Oh, man, bad sit. There we go. So, here we go. That's better. That's better. Put that right there. Leg up. That's it. Here we go. It's been a while. Ooh. Oh, your leg feels like it's getting bigger, but it's not really getting bigger. Nah, baby, it's bigger. I'm gonna have to adjust this thing and let it out a little bit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, this thing is much, much bigger. Doggone it. Much, much bigger. I think I'm going to leave this on all day. I think I'm going to get in the shower later on. I'm going to put it back on when I get out the shower and see how it looks tomorrow morning. But that's it. This is the day before Christmas Eve. I think I'm trying to get this up today. It's 1:30. Let's see if I can get this thing out by 5 o'clock tonight. Let's see if I lost the editing chops. We'll see what happens. But this is it. This is me retaking care of my leg. And you saw how jiggly it was just after being wrapped up for 4 hours. So the fact that I've been neglecting this thing is a problem. And I just don't like doing it. I don't like doing this. I don't like the constant reminder that I have to do it. I don't like doing it. I don't like how it feels when I'm in the bed. I don't like how it feels when I'm walking around. I don't like having to lift my leg either back up over the parking brake in my car or trying to squeeze it underneath the parking brake in my car. It's inconvenient. But it's necessary. And I'm going to start doing more. That's it. This was a long one. Could have been funnier. I'll have some jokes for you next time.
This is the Her House Podcast. That's my daddy.